Thank you for the first on the daily organ. Cool. The famous Saki. The famous Sunny. Me not famous. You're the famous one here, Sunny. That's you. You too humble? No. Saki's very famous. Saki is not. Saki's not. I love your starting screen. Thank you. I bought it on Etsy from an artist. Hey, thank you, T. Are you doing Saki? I'm doing okay. I'm very tired for some reason. How are you doing, Sunny? And Jurgen? How are you guys doing? James is tired, but good. With Jelly comments, good. What the hell? Tired from walking on the live music of a festival. Oh, you were at a festival? Oh, Sonny was. No. Uh, what kind of bands did you see? Or festival were you at? Yeah. What kind of festival was it? Yeah. You saw Mumford and Sons? I'm kind of jealous. Anyone Pilots as well? Oh, kind of jealous. Kind of jealous. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. That's nice. That's what, what. Curious plain sight. Let's go. Boost Capaldi as well. Gorillas? Nice. Gorillas, yeah. Octra's great. I've never heard of a festival called Octra's. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know. Maybe the ghosts are throwing festivals. Who knows? I've been to a rave party in a church. There used to be a nightclub in my city. I think it's closed down now, but it was built inside an old church. We should, yeah. My first festival. I've actually never been to a festival though. I've only been to like concerts. Never been to a festival. Yeah. But mhm. Thank you for the hydration. I make good hot dogs. How do I gain channel points? Only have you gotta keep watching. Bro. Bye bye, Sunny. Have hope your food's good. Bye. What was it? Two. Yeah, it starts at 200 points, and then 50 points gets added each level you go up. Yeah.
No. You can just watch 10 minutes of a VOD once a day and you would be good. It does count. That's how I had been racking it up with Alphonse stream, because Alphonse streams when I'm sleeping, when it's 3 a.m. for me, so I'm not gonna be alive there. All right. So yeah, you can just do that. Trust me. You can get points that way as well. Also, we have changed the points. If you guys have seen it, the hydration and the stretch is lower now. You're welcome. Also, which one have I changed? Yeah, the select my agent is also changed, but there is no selecting agent currently, so tihi. Have an amazing stream. Bye, Shani. Saki? Pookie?
Mm,
Pookie's gone.
mm,
Pookie?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought you like went away. What was that radio silence? Are you eating?
No.
What's happening?
Nothing. Anyway, what were you saying?
Are you jerking off again on
No.
stream? God damn it, we
No.
talked about
No.
this. We talked about this. Saki. It sounds like Saki's dying. Yeah, because of the fucking butt plug, I bet your ass. Anyways, I think enough foreplay of the podcast. Yes, I'm gonna call it foreplay because it sounds better. Do you want to start with topics? I'm gonna be honest with you. I brought one document, but that technically two, because like they responded to each other, but they're small documents. I looked at them; they kind of look small. Well, one of the person got actually suspended, so I am looking at a different document. So thank God that's still up there. I have minuscule amount of topics. Actually, I think I have like 6, but some of them are TikTok videos because I
I
felt
only
like
have.
mixing it up a little bit. So like it's more interactive a little bit. I'm gonna send you the link as well so you can see it with your own stream as well. So that's, I don't know, more convenient, I guess. Bzz, 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 bzz. Why are you not bizing, by the way? I told you I love you, Saki. Yeah. Get a load of this bee. What the fuck is Gunnar doing? Oh my god, Sleepy. What the fuck is Sleepy doing? Why is he jailing all the cartons? What am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? Oh my god. Guys, look at this. Tell me this doesn't look fucking weird. Look at this. What the fuck? He's fucking jailing the cartons. That's crazy. Anyways. That was my stomach. Excuse me. Would you like to start?
Sure.
Or should I start?
Maybe you should start. I barely have any topics now, so.
Me too. Inni mini miny mo. Give me something good to go. What the fuck did I just say? I have no idea. Anyways, teehee. I'm looking for an easy one, maybe. Oh yeah, this is not easy. This tweet, both me and Saki seen it. I mean, Saki saw it through me, but I felt like we should talk about this. So someone made this awful post, and one of my mutuals replied to it, and they were like, as a Catholic, I'm very disappointed of you by your words. You cannot fix transgender people. They want to be in a society where we are all equal, not fighting. This isn't genuine concern, that's transphobia, and this is insulting, especially with burning of a trans flag. Do better. I agree with that. I know that they done it because it's brings the clicks in, rage
Yeah.
bait, right? But it's still fucking awful because I've seen this rhetoric. So let's look at the graphics of human society. Trans people are very, very low compared to how much you think we are in society. Like, minuscule amount, trust me, a handful. Okay? Just a couple of grapes, right? And compared to that couple of grapes, those who detransition is even less. Okay? So there is this rhetoric going around that like every trans person detransitions, and it's not true. This is fear mongering a little bit, or like, having this weird rhetoric going around and spreading that just to make sure. But yeah, so Scarlet Belle is an ex-convict tomboy, detransitioner, partially blind, catgirl, VTuber, that was a mouthful, 3D artist, and Unity developer, charity and mental health advocate, champion of Christ. That's how they present themselves. And we're gonna look at this. Look at this. Okay. TLDR, this gonna be ruffling some of our feathers, so if you feel it's too much, you can click off for a little bit. Anyways, dear transgender community, already starting way too pinpointy and okay. What is wrong with every single one of you, one of us, you mean? Like, I don't know. I already felt like this is starting very wrong. I'm writing to you with genuine concern, not hatred. I can already feel it's gonna be full of hatred if someone says that. I'll be honest. Despite all the criticism and hostility I received for speaking out, I still care about you. You're struggling, and I reject the destructive ideas that you have taken such a strong hold on so many of you. I love the vague posting. I love the vague posting and like not telling what the destructive ideas you think there are, because like it could be different for you and it could be different for us, right? Examples, please. That's all I'm asking. You say you just want to live your life and be left alone. Yeah. And our whole identity has turned into a political debate just merely for existing, okay? That's what we mean, that like we want to be left alone and live, you know? We tried that. Who are we? The Christians? Are you representing the Christians? Because that's sad if you're giving up on someone like that. That's crazy. Instead of many of your community turned their focus towards our children. Uh, that sounded so weird. I don't know like, why they go like, oh, but think about the children, the children. It's always the children. Not your fragile feeling that you cannot understand that maybe your child might be trans, even not knowing what trans is. And they're gonna suffer through life and possibly kill themselves because of it. But protect the children, right? Protect the children. Has crossed a line. I will not stop. I will not stay silent. Yes, speak, so we know who we can turn our back on and block. Thank you. We all need that. We'll keep pushing back against this ideology. Oh my god, the only ideology is your fucking religion. I'm gonna be honest. That's the only thing. I'm sorry if I'm offending some Christians as someone who has been quite vocal about hating Christianity just because they're trying to force it upon us as literally kids. Literally in my school, I have been like, "Oh, don't you wanna go like Christian?" Like a lot of times, like excessive amount of times, and I was like always like, "Nope, I'm pagan. Thank you, I'm pagan." I believe that you have the right to believe in whatever you want. So that's what I think. Let's go. And I will push harder the more resistance I face. I feel like that's very destructive on your end because, yeah, I don't know. I feel like no one is really gonna go out of their way to push real hard, like, I don't know, like a Christian does usually. I don't know. They're like a different fucking breed when it comes to like propagandizing stuff or going out of their way to harass people. So yeah, fun stuff. Christians have been quiet for too long. They're tired and watching what we see as the glorification of mental and emotional struggles. Oh my god, sorry. Instead of addressing the real pain underneath. Who is glorifying mental and emotional struggles? I think like making it aware that this is happening to us is not glorifying, it's just awareness, right? I'm pretty sure it's no one is going around or if someone is going around that individual might be sick in the head otherwise it does not relate to them being transgender, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take personal. I don't care either, Robin. I want. Oh, what do you mean? I won't take personal. Oh, I don't know what that means. Anyways, this wording is weird. Not gonna lie. It is not compassionate to celebrate these things. It's harmful. To whom is harmful awareness? Other than those who does not want to see someone be happy. It's the same thing that like Christian used to say. Do it behind closed doors. Stuff like, okay, you tongue your girlfriend down behind closed doors as well, please, because it makes me nauseous to see you. Okay, like straight cis people are more vicious when it comes to like showing children, literally children, how they are like tongue fucking each other in public. Okay. About the Christians? Yeah, I understand you now. Thank you. Look at what's actually happening. Pride events where adults expose themselves in front of children. Where? Like, where? Where does it happen? Where? Exposing myself. And if it's literally a man with no shirt on, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because what do you mean? Your old uncle does that to you with your kids, okay? Let's be honest. It's not that like I don't understand. And like the oh my god, think of the children and like I'm pretty sure pride events are 18 plus at the very least. At least in Hungary, I'm pretty sure it's most likely like adult and 18 years old basically. I have never seen a kid there. I'll be honest, and I've been to a couple of them before. I haven't been in this one though because it was very hot and I didn't want to go outside. But yeah, books filled with explicit sexual content being placed in schools. there, and explicit sexual content could be just fucking biology class as well. Like, have you seen in biology fucking books? They're literally showing penises. Okay, looks of penis
Oh,
and a vagina.
penis.
I have seen them before. Okay, it's nothing new. Jesus Christ. Demands to share bathroom and spider spaces with women and girls. Oh my god, it's so funny because not so long ago there was this one grown ass man who didn't let a dad bring his child to a bathroom and to a woman's bathroom, and that like guy was like actively in the bathroom as well and made every single one of them uncomfortable. So like, you saw those? Saw what? Oh, vaginas and penises. Yes, a couple of them when I was a kid. Shockers that we see the human anatomy in classes, right? Crazy. Insisting that everyone must affirm that a person can change their sex, even though biology is clear. You were born male or female. As your sex, you're correct, but we are talking about gender, and gender is a social construct. It's different. I just don't understand this logic. Going with biology, I feel like you don't understand as a 3D transitioner, you changed yourself already. You biologically changed yourself. Like, hello? You know that you have experienced that fact of like, what do you think testosterone and estrogen does to you? It changes your biology. Like, hello? Oh, saw the video as well, Robin. Yeah. Um Anyways, where was it? Oh no, no amount of hormones, surgery, and declaration can alter a fundamental reality. I
Hmm.
I feel like this is such a boring take, especially since someone who believes in Jesus and God, quote unquote, who I have did a quote tweet on this exact tweet talking about that. Yeah, your precious God is gender fluid. It's a trans fictional or non-fictional, whichever you want to believe, person. Okay, your God is literally a trans person. So this mind-boggling, like, you can't change. I wish if God would exist and would just smite everyone who's talking bullshit like this. That would be so beautiful. But I have read the Bible. God is a bitch and will never do anything. So unless it's become like it, unless it's like killing children, because he somehow is very prominent in that part. And killing his own, oh, and like casting aside his own children as well, quote unquote children. I was like, I don't know, he's not kind of a good person, he's not a role model, let's be honest. Anyways, you were created as you are for a reason. Yeah, for a reason to find myself elsewise. Like, I was created to, like, if I would be a Christian, I would be saying that like I was created to walk a path of enlightenment and see the struggles of people, and also to have this hardship in my life to truly find myself. Like, you're just sitting there on the couch and whine, probably. Like, it's a lot of people don't understand how beautiful and remarkable thing is that you can transition. It's a beautiful thing. And all of these people like, oh, it never happened, la, la, la. There were like literally archaeological finds of male and both female like skeleton structures who had gender-based otherwise clothing and otherwise different rituals. It literally happened in the Neolithic. There is evidence for that. Like, okay, not the Neolithic. I think it was more like copperish that way. But it's just fascinating how these people forget that logic happens, and we can also use that to. I feel like it's just a very emotional based response to something. I'm guessing it might be this transitioning. Like, they didn't get what they wanted with that, and then, like, they gave up. Because that happened before. That happened to multiple people. Like, there are also detransitioners who just could not no longer afford uh, transgender care anymore, and they decided they have to detransition, quote unquote, aka stop the medication and stop trying to transition because it's so much money. Like, I don't know what's up with them. I never understand this pipeline of very gay, trans, or non-binary person suddenly turning into becoming the champion of Jesus Christ itself. I never understood this pipeline. But then again, I have been in the radical trans community, or like that part where there's like a conservative trans community. Yeah, I've been there before. I've been there. It was not nice. It was not nice, but I grew out of it. Okay, I was a kid. I've seen the depths of hell just so I can reemerge as a better person, you know? Um um Calling this out is not hate. Uh Staying silent only allows more damage. We want to help you. We want to help you. Who is holding us gunpoint? I wonder. Who has been ostracizing us for so long? I wonder. Or when parts of your community respond with aggression, you have to understand that aggression came from you beating, not specifically you, but your community beating a dog almost to death, and you're wondering why that dog is biting you in the hand after it. Okay? It's kind of like that. Threats and violence towards those who disagree. Your feelings does not matter when you're trying to disregard someone else's feelings with those. Not gonna lie. Like, it's just like so pity party. I don't know, it feels so pity party-ish. It only breeds more resentment than division. I'll be honest, I have nothing wrong with normal, not insane Christians who are accepting of everyone as they should do, because Christianity is supposed to be like that. But then again, we wouldn't have had crusades, right? And witch hunts. We wouldn't have had those, right? Anyways, fascinating. You're on a path that becomes increasingly dangerous. Frustration and pushback against these ideas are growing every single day. No, it has been always there. What the fuck you mean it's growing every single day? No, it always been there. Trans people always been hated. The fuck you mean? just because we are different. And we are not giving you the this cardboard cutout version of normal to you, and you suddenly don't know how to react to us. I don't know, it's just weird. You know, have you seen that SNL? The mind your own fucking business pill?
Yeah. Yeah.
It gives me that. Just mind your own fucking business. You know?
Yeah.
Um, it's growing every day, yes, 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 and it's closer and closer to becoming a tragedy fueled by humanistic and protection. I'm sorry, how many Christians have died because of protesting against trans people, while how many trans people died because of protesting against what Christians believe is inhumane, a- aka them just existing. Like, I'm pretty sure Christianity is not the oppressed person in here. It's mind-boggling that like a worldwide fucking religion acts like a fucking victim over here. It's always nice. This is not the outcome I want. I am reaching out because I still believe there is time to turn around. Turn around what? So we can detransition like you? Feel miserable on our butts? Hell nah. I wanna live how I wanna live. You can live how you wanna live. I'm not taking away your rights of you cannot call yourself a Christian, like or something like that, or like what are you? How dare you call yourself a tomboy? You are not a tomboy. I forbid you be called a tomboy. That's so dangerous for yourself. Like, do you hear yourself when you're like talking about this shit? It's just so embarrassing. This is what I feel. I feel embarrassed when people are like acting like this. And I feel sorry for you very much. And I hope you recover from whatever brainworm you got inside of you. But genuinely want to help you find real peace. The real peace would be left alone. Thank you so much. Healing, because it, before it is too late. Too late to do what? It's you were acting like we are suddenly combusting. By the way. Oh my god, there's so many comments in here. I'm not gonna look through it because most of them are like so weird and very anti-trans, which I don't condone. But yeah, um, my take on this is I feel like conservative people need to stop using their feelings, their itty bitty little feelings, and start acting like actual people with like who has sympathy, empathy, and try to think outside of their little kitten box and finally grow a pair of balls. Because if you don't, I will soon. Get it? Trans
Yeah.
joke. Haha. Mm. Anyways, you can go with your topic.
Okay.
I feel like I went on a tangent. I'm sorry, guys. I got a little overheated, haven't I?
Nothing.
Just a tad bit. Nothing new?
Anyway. Anywho,
Mm-hmm.
my topic is about the Stop Killing Games bill, where we talked about it a few
Oh,
weeks ago.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Any updates?
Yeah. The Stop Killing Games bill has failed in the California Senate committee after
Fuck.
an opposition bill has come out. The Stop Killing Games
God damn it.
has vowed to keep pushing for game preservation laws after California's Protect Our Games Act failed to advance through a key Senate committee. The movement has become one of the biggest consumer rights campaigns in gaming, calling it for publishers to stop selling paid online games that can later become permanently unplayable when official server support ends. Its California Bill AB 1921 would require digital game operators to give players notice before shutting down services needed for game's ordinary use and provided an alternate version, patch, update, or refund when those services end. Despite passing the California Senate Assembly back in May with a 43-16 vote, the bill stalled on June 29th in the Senate. The motion to send its appropriations failed 4-3, with 4 members not voting. The committee later granted reconsideration, meaning the bill is not fully closed, but it cannot succeed in this legislative session. Despite the setback, Sockbin Games has framed the result as proof that the campaign has become a serious threat to the gaming industry's biggest lobbying groups. This is our first attempt in our first year in the United States with a US budget of $0. A Sockbin Games volunteer wrote in a Reddit post after the hearing. No paid staff in California, no war chest, no in-person lobbying operation. The post added that the campaign still pushed the consumer rights bill through the entire state assembly and was only 3 votes away from becoming law. The hearing,
God damn it.
the hearing also drew major backlash after ESA VP Jennifer Gibbons.
Oh, hi, Waffle. How you
Hello,
doing?
thank you for the follow,
Are you
Waffle.
doing beautiful? Wow. The little keys, I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself and hydrate in this heat. Very important.
The hearing also drew major back after Jennifer Gibbons argued against private servers being used as a way to keep games playable after official support ends. During the hearings, Gibbons described private servers as illegal, and the ESA considers them piracy comments. Comments that quickly went viral. The ESA later clarified its position in a statement to Dexerto, saying private servers that host or distribute copyrighted game content without authorization infringe on the intellectual property rights of game publishers. However, the backlash has continued. Sockbin Games posted on X, "Congratulations at the ESA. You won this round and handed us the legitimacy boost of the century by doubling down." The creator behind the Sockbin Games campaign also posted criticism from Minecraft creator Marcus Not Person, who said he was not part of either anymore, but called the ESA's actions incredibly scummy. I
It
do not.
is.
I do not
I'm gonna be
wish.
honest with you. Can I say something real
Yeah.
quick? I feel like they should have just allowed it that you can have a private server, but you have to make it free. You can't hide behind a subscription and stuff like that.
Mhm.
They should have added it just like that. Because that would actually make a lot of sense. Thank you for the lurkies, Lantis. Take care.
I did not wish for my work to be used against people not throughout. This is borderline evil. Accursed Farms
Oh my god,
responded.
stomach! I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. I mean, stomach, technically, but fuck off. Sorry. It's speaking to me in languages I don't wish for anyone to hear.
Accursed Farms responded by saying the private server argument showed the level of resistance the campaign has faced, while praising the ESA for making the issue clearer to the public. In a separate reply to a user who said the campaign would never matter, the official Stop Killing Games can't push back. That's not the attitude that got us nearly 1.3 million signatures in the EU, or forced one of the most powerful trade groups in entertainment to spend real money and effort to try and stop us in California. We're just getting started, the post added. The organization now says it plans to return in the next legislative session with funding, an in-person lobbying presence, and a wider list of supporting developers and organizations. The group has also said it intends to introduce similar legislation in other states, which also look at potential federal action. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
So we kind of fucked,
I know. Maybe.
basically. Maybe, I don't know if in the EU we could do something like this. Probably would like get past really easily, if I'm being honest.
Mm, Maybe.
I don't know how would Britain do it.
That probably wouldn't happen in Britain.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure they would do.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Would you like to seduce me?
Oh,
I don't know where that came from. That's a weird segment that I'm putting in. Um, have you ever got suspended though
what do you mean? Like
in Twitch?
on
No, no,
Twitch?
no, in
No.
Twitch. Never. Interesting. Never got a warning either. But this person, XtraEmily, has been unbanned from Twitch just one day after suspension. And it's a attractive woman, let's be honest. Attractive woman is somehow Twitch's mods or like Twitch like head people up there. It's just that they're the biggest opt in here, I swear to God. Okay, hang on. That's not it. That's the one. Thank you. I just exposed our DMs together. Don't worry.
Oh.
Okay. So XtraEmily, what you need to know about her at basically she did an IRL broadcasting on June 28th. And she was driving while she was doing the IRL content.
Wait.
The stream spread quickly across Reddit, X, and Instagram, prompting renewed criticism on live streaming behind the wheel. And then M's channel was shortly after unavailable due to violation of Twitch community guidelines. Yes, so it is against the rules.
Hey.
Incident occurred roughly 1 hour and 25 minutes into Emily's live stream, and she was making a left turn. Mazda's SUV approached from the opposite side direction, while Emily appeared to be looking at her phone rather than the road. Moments before the vehicle could collide, Emily turned away while the other driver honked, seemingly alerting her to the danger. No collision occurred and neither vehicle appeared to be sustained any damage. She said, "Oh, sorry, my bad, that was my bad. I've got to check my whoopsies." This is the clip. Hang on. Can I open it somehow? Can I open it? Would you like me to open it? There you go. This one. That's not oopsie. She's literally looking at the chat, right? And then like she tries to go, but there you go. So yikes. The whoopsie was certainly something. But yeah. Later in the podcast, Emily explains that she had been driving with her Tesla autopilot enabled before the incident, but had disabled it shortly beforehand. She said she normally drives with autopilot active and noted that they were almost at their destination. Not gonna lie, why I feel like she should get her license revoked for like a couple of weeks, months, maybe. I'm gonna be honest, like, cause this is dangerous. This is reckless driving. Twitch community guideline prohibits dangerous or distracted driving while streaming under the platform's self-destructive behavior policy. Operating your vehicle while interacting with your stream in a way that removes your eyes from the road or hands for controlling your vehicle is listed as never acceptable. The guidelines specifically identify reading, chat message, or physical interacting with stream equipment while driving as prohibited behavior. This and also yes, let's not read it, but yeah, she got unbanned after one day.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed. She gonna do it again. I bet your ass she gonna do it again. And it's gonna cost someone's life, most likely.
I generally think there should be laws in place that stops people from driving and live streaming at the same time.
I'm gonna be honest, they should also make something up with Tesla, like the autopilot, like that you cannot, under any circumstances, take away the autopilot unless it's changing the direction or an immediate harm is upon the owner of the vehicle, right? Something like that, because that is fucking dangerous. Like I don't know. It might be just me, but even my own dad. Okay, my dad used to be a driver, right? Was driven lots of politician for very quickly, very early in the morning to important meetings, right? So he had to know how to be speeding through without breaking the law, but also not injuring anybody. He said that he had to mentally fucking prepare for every single drive he had. And still to this day, he still does it. And guess what? We never had a collision unless it's someone else colliding into us because they are reckless and father had nowhere to go because we were mushed into a traffic, right? So spatial awareness and your hypersensitivity or like hyper awareness is needed on the road. I'm not saying you should be like fretting every single time you go onto the vehicle, but you should not take it so easy, okay? It's still like, okay, imagine this. Any given moment, there could be a deer jumping in front of your windshield, okay? You need to be driving like that, right? I have a small one, if I can have one more topic. I have seen this scammer before. I wanna officially announce it even more to be aware of Chamomile. Oh, did they get suspended?
Maybe.
Oh, this account doesn't exist. Oh, spicy. So they deleted the account. Probably gonna come back with a different one, but they have been on for like a month stealing people's content. And warning, CamomileVT is still planning on using a stolen OC that she bought from a scammer. On the VGen, my friend and her designer had made the OC both tried to talk to her about it. She had now blocked me. I'm sorry. You got tricked by a scammer, but don't use it. It's not right. Okay, so what I heard was different thing because I've seen a tweet about them also scamming people out of their money, technically. And then like, I'm sorry, but I won't be removing it from my profile. I paid $70. You spent $70 for an OC? Jesus Christ, people are so... Ooh. I mean, if it's a well-done drawing, I get it, but for an OC, interesting. For a VGen, it's just art. Then please issue a recharge, as it wasn't their character to sell. I can try, but I'm going to continue using the OC. What the fuck? God, that's so weird. real designer. There is the real designer, and this is the actual owner of the OC. That's crazy. Oh, her Twitch is also similar. That's crazy.
Oh.
I feel like neither side is really in the wrong here. It seems that the person paid $700, not hundred, $70 for the OC, which isn't small money. At the same time, it's understandable that its original design wasn't hers to. No, it's someone else's property. The fuck you mean? It's like selling someone else's land under their feet. Oops. That reminds me of something. Is it an American reference? Might be.
Mm.
Anyways, she bought it from a scammer from Vegan, and the person from the Vegan stole the design from an actual owner, not tested. She wasn't for sale at all. Yeah, I agree with that. That's just. Someone said like a report for impersonation. I feel like a lot of people would categorize this as impersonation. Keep stolen goods in stealing is stealing. Okay, let me see. Is the White Fox skin going to be in a shop skin or an event for $10? Okay, that's like a little too cheap. Let's know our price system. Okay, $10 is nothing. That's like you paying an artist to spit on you and you thank them for it. You know. Will the White Fox skin be event skin for? Why is she trying to haggle in there? What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, she still like keeps pushing that. That's crazy thing to do. But yeah, I just don't like people who are actively using someone else's stolen like stuff. Like at the very least, try to contact the original owner and ask for permission if you can or something, or like try to find a ground with them. But
Mhm.
keeping the stolen while you're also denying that, like, no, nope, I will not change it. It's just, I don't know, weird as fuck. It is bombastic side eye. Exactly, it's criminal offensive side eye. I am side eyeing so hard on these people, I'm not gonna lie. Beautifully done with the sound alert. It fits perfectly. Your turn, Saki, my dear.
Okay.
After that, I only have 4 topics.
After this topic, I only had two.
Okay, we will be doing a Maze Week then.
Use that link first. So you can look at that picture.
Oh, you
It's
sending me a link?
mm,
Oh my god, hot tea. Ew, I take it back. That looks gross.
a cafe in Pattaya, Thailand, has become an unexpected hit online thanks to a new menu
Look
item
at
whose
this
name
picture.
alone is enough to stop doom scrolling. The pastry is locally called the more Ioi croissant, with more Ioi being Thai slang that loosely translates to pubic hair in English, given an
That's
eyebrow
crazy.
raising reputation before anyone has even seen what it looks like.
You know what it looks like? I'm gonna be honest, it looks more like those like ancient looking aluminum foil scrubs that you hold by your in your kitchen. That's you scrub the pantries or like the pans with it, the
Oh
oil
yeah,
off of it,
a
you
pot
know?
scrubber. Well, that's what we
Yeah,
used to
that's
call it.
one.
We used to call it pot scrubber. I think it has an actual name.
It's crazy.
Um, the cafe in Sai the cafe Saiwan Breakhouse is run by a trained pastry chef who also works as a baking instructor and consultant for other cafes in the Pattaya area. According,
Wait, is this not the guy who created? No, it's not him. It's not the one who made the clear chicken, right?
no, it's a different guy.
No, it's a different guy.
Uh,
Fuck, I
according,
can't look at it, but look at it, guys. Look at that. There's a whole ass crab in front of my face as well. Holy shit. Anyways, yes, continue.
according to the Kaya said online, the exact recipe is closely guarded secret, but the distinctive hair-like toppings sitting on fresh cream is widely believed to be finely shredded dark seaweed, a technique used in Asian fusion baking to
Oh.
add a savory, salty contrast to sweet pastries. The food bloggers and content creators have been descending on the shop in large numbers to film and taste the pastry for their followers, turning it into one of the more unexpected viral food moments of the year. And if you're
They
brave
kind
enough,
of lost the plot. I'm gonna be honest. They should have made it into a vagina shape.
if you're brave enough to try one yourself, a croissant will set you back $2.
I'll be honest. It looked weird first, but now that I know it's just seaweed grain or whatever you fucking called it,
Seaweed.
I would be down.
No, it's just
I would be down.
dark seaweed.
I would be down. My topic?
Yeah.
My topic. So art fight. Yay. So art fight is happening currently, guys. And what you need to know about it is basically art fight has like 3 divisions. It has comedy, tragedy, and what's the other one? I don't know what the other one is. Forgive me. But it's basically going with those themes. And a lot of people are pissed at each other. A lot of people like pissed like oh my god, you're defending so much. Like, why are you not attacking it? And like, why are you not attacking? And like, there's also a lot of people who use AR and then like get caught and then like busted. And I don't know. A lot of people are envious that people get like 12 attacks a day and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like my art is too not there yet for me to pump out enough. If I get attacked, I can like finish it in time. That makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe next year I will join. We shall see. Yeah. So and Enzio, my dear mood on Twitter has said this. Dear VTubers, Art Fight is an art trading game. You participate by drawing for your team. It is not an art request medium. It is not an excuse to beg for art. This is a growing problem. It makes us look like crap. And fuck. The original tweet is taken off, but god damn it. Okay. Hey, maybe don't. You don't have to be some awesome artist who has drawings for years. Hell, you can be a beginner and only have been doing art for months. But please don't join if you are not going to submit anything. It's wrong to an artist who puts so much time into it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people like, hey, I think your attack is like bad or like something like that. Oh yeah, I see it now. I'm begging cute VTubers who aren't artists to join Art Fight. Please, let me have an excuse to draw you. I feel like you can just draw them because you want to draw them. You don't like. I feel like VTubers who don't know how to art, it's kind of like setting up them for failure, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying you cannot join who is not an artist, but like you have to actually like try to draw people in there. So yeah, I don't know. Mystery. The other team is mystery. Oh god, thank you. Someone actually said it. Got it. But yeah, I just have like concerns because a lot of people are being very very mean, very very mean when it comes to this whole thing. And then like there's this one. I think there's a post yesterday saying they love drawing VTubers and wish there was more VTuber participating. If you join in as a spectator for art fights, someone will draw you or something along the line. I think that's where people misunderstood. Sometimes I wish people can tell it's not a loophole. I feel like still I feel like, what if someone attacks you and they never get back to you because you don't know how to draw and you just joined so you would be drawn,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Like there's a lot of people who would not even put like an effort to put like a chibi model out or like just even a little sketch. I feel like a little sketch would be also like presentable. I don't know. Art fighting game actually is advertised on, while yes it's a etiquette to do stuff back, it's not obligation, it's just to be nice. I There is a trading part in it. It's supposed to be going both ways. If you just kind of hog the art you receive but never give back, it just looks weird on you, let's be honest. The point is just to incentive for more competitive folk. The problem is when people join just to beg and throw a tantrum. Sorry, hate when people don't attack. Oh yeah, like I've seen a lot of people who had their butts hurt because of that. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, I'm done with the art topic, I guess. Oh my god. Okay. While you're doing your next thing, I really need to blow my nose out. So be right back, guys.
Um, my next topic is about YouTube. And YouTube has alerted creators to the UK's government's proposal for mandatory changes regarding how content is discovered on the site, with traditional broadcasters potentially being favored. UK government has revealed its plans for a public consultation entitled Watch This Space, a new strategic direction for UK media, comes after the public services broadcasters such as BBC, ITV, Channel 4, and Channel 5 argued that despite their trust in journalism, social media platform algorithms favor creator content entertainment over or overseas publishers. Welcome back. The government is consulting on the options, considering whether to make public service news easier to discover on sites like YouTube and TikTok, with greater prominence and with more visibility during periods of major public importance. It also seeks to discuss misinformation on online viewing habits. YouTubers,
There should be a different section, a different tab for news instead. Let's not mix
yeah,
normal content with politics, please.
YouTube has alerted some creators to the changes it could make to their channel with a message headline: proposed UK rules could control your feed, keep YouTube yours. The message invites creators to learn more information about the proposed rules and submit their responses to the government. YouTube has always operated on the principle that every creator gets a fair shot, but new UK proposals could change that, requiring us to put some channels above others, it reads. This could severely limit your channel's ability to grow. Discussing the impact of the proposed rules, YouTube called them a prominent regime, saying that the platform would be forced to give a privileged position to mainstream outlets. They have also said that the move would be a threat to audience reach, with creator content downranked regardless of what your audience actually wants to see. They have also said it could be the end of the audience's creator bond. Creators have until August 31st to submit their responses to the proposals via a response form on the UK government website. But yeah, I think
Interesting. Are we fucked or are we fucked?
we're fucked. Oh well, it's not happening in your country yet, but the
Oh,
UK
don't worry, it soon will.
the UK is fucked.
Don't worry, it soon will. Teehee. Anyways. Maybe not with this government that we have. Yeah, I keep forgetting that we have a better government now than before. So there might be hope, you know? There might be hope. I have 3 topics.
I have
Would you like to see you know what? You know what? I'm gonna go with the first IronMouse. Because I feel like we need to talk about IronMouse. That's in the wrong section. That's I'm putting you here. Okay, so IronMouse has a new model, or like I don't know if she debuted it already, but basically she had a collaboration with Crunchyrolls, and she was gonna do, well, like did, I don't know exactly where, for the first episode of watch along stream of Witch Hat Atelier, and this was the sketch, or not the sketch, but the initial look, or people say it was the initial look, and a lot of people had like a bad take upon this. But a lot of people had fun because they said like, is IronMouse secretly a member of the Wide Brims? Question mark, because like she had like a model like this, and like someone said like inspired, it's a 101. It's not the, this is not the authentic one. The authentic one is this one, which is her colors, her stuff, and I absolutely love it. Not gonna lie, I absolutely love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's nothing new of people cosplaying as a child character, but a lot of people had like problems with that as well, because I like, that was this one, I think. Yeah, this one. Sorry, this is really weird to me. It's a drawing of a 12-year-old girl. But would you intentionally make her look like that against all physical logic and her uniform style and everything? And honestly gonna lose my patience if I have to deal with more literate pancake wafflers. There is no justification for unnaturally sexualizing yourself when you're cosplaying a child, so I'm just gonna screenshot everything here instead of trying to type out. This is not just a woman with breasts. I have breasts. Breasts don't work like that. For elaboration, what the issue is, I see in 2. For elaboration on unrealism, C3. 2, it's a model of a person who depicts themselves sexually. When did IronMouse have a sexual model? I have never seen her titties out boinking everywhere, if I'm being honest. And then yeah, there it is. It is case, however, when you change the physical nature of the body and the logic of the cosplayed underage character clothes is favor of being sexual, it's a problem. How is this sexual? How? Tell me, how is this sexual? How do you see a little bit of bump on the chest and oof, that's so sexual? That's on you if you see this is sexual. She's covered head to toe. There's no ankles showing either. What the fuck? That's so weird. So the chest bar starts from the collarbone for some reason. No, the collarbone is here. Have you? Have they never
Um,
seen tits before? Or like, are there
I
tits
don't
than theirs?
think they've
I
ever seen a human body in general, if that's where they think the collarbone
uh,
is.
they should be looking at the mirror a lot more often than I'm being gonna be honest. Again, I don't care about anatomical errors, but considering the quality of the rest of the art, it's not an error, it's a visual choice. Additionally, we have whole sequence of Coco putting on the uniform. It's entirely impossible for it to work the way it's shaded here on any chest size unless it's tailored as a sexual and the additional had the clothes at the chest pushed in at the center. Nothing. Does she think that like in the middle it should like part with boobs? Does she think that should be there like a dent? Oh my god. Weird. Weird, I'm gonna be
Weird.
honest. Because when I have my tits, and that sounds awful, but bear with me. When I have my tits and I wear clothes, there is no dent in there. I hate to break it to you, and I like wore push-up bras. Okay, it made my melons, it made my cherries into half-sized melons. Okay, it does that, and it still didn't go inwards into the crested area. I weird. Additional had the close to chest pushed center, not an ounce of realism. So don't bullshit me with that. Just a regular chest, okay? Okay. Realism is not the subject here. We are all humans. We know shit isn't done in a certain way of creative freedom. We can all see the kind of audience and reaction the creators of those things want, especially when it comes to how particularly younger women are depicted. I don't know anything about IronMouse. Oh, there you go. There you go. You
Yes.
already shot yourself in the foot. So I'm not saying anything about her as a person, but it's specifically situation with a symptom of misogyny with it just is a large at large and it's bullshit ignorance. Um, it's way I can't speak. Ignore it the way people do. Oh god. Okay. Not to be that guy, but that's how breasts work. Yeah. There is literally one. There you go. Chest and no bending in there in the middle. And chest and no bending in the chest and no bending in the middle. Crazy. Okay, I feel like oh my god, this meme. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that might be a rage post. I might
Yeah.
have been rage baited over here. I don't know. But yeah, I like her. I like her new outfit. It's little cute, little cutie. As all of these expressions. All I see is Suika, who made the rigging. Oh, there you go. It's been a while since I've seen their activities, but yeah, this was the Iron Mouse. I need to sneeze again, so forgive me. I need to mute myself for a second.
Mm.
I'm back. Guys, I seen the trenches. I seen the trenches with this sneeze. Oh lord. Okay. Would you like to see love in deep space drama, or would you like to see VTuber drama with the document, or would you like to be seeing a proposal?
I would like to see a proposal.
Okay, for the proposal, I have to actually whip out my TikTok though. So give me a second, guys. Um, so have you seen the proposal of the two people in the Empire State Building? I think. Don't quote me
Which
on that. I have no idea what that building is.
there's like a
Um,
million proposals in the Empire State Building.
the couple who climbed the Empire State Building, though.
Oh, them too.
The top of it.
Yes. Yeah. I heard about it. I didn't see the video. I heard about
There you go. Oh my god, that's such a big link. Oh shit. Don't copy paste that because that is exposing who sent it. I don't know, it feels. Someone commented they're sexy. That's so fucking weird. But they are mogging everyone. I agree with that. Okay, so this. Mhm. They had like a photo and stuff, photo shooting in here. As you can see. This is the AO.
Angela Nicolau and Ivan Birkis were the couple who did this stunt yesterday where they displayed a banner of peace. We also know that Ivan got down on one knee and proposed to Angela. But here's some more details about what came out of this situation. So both of them are facing multiple charges, including felony burglary, reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, criminal trespass, and violation of local
so much
law.
goblin
We've
noises.
also got criminal tampering, disorderly conduct, and possession of burglary tools. Now, the two were released after their hearing yesterday, but let me tell you some of the details about the DA's criminal complaint. It alleged that the couple climbed the 1,454-foot peak of the building and that they encountered a lock on the security door on the 104th floor. This is actually where they ended up after yesterday's update that it was the 103rd floor. The 104th floor is where you have access to the building's broadcast antenna.
Oh,
Apparently, the
that's
lock
interesting.
to that 104th floor was broken. Officials were also saying that there was an additional safety risk for the couple and first responders as the antenna emits high-frequency radio signals that are powerful enough to cause harm to the human body. As a result, the antenna was powered down before members of the NYPD emergency services could approach the individual. The first responders had to wait 30 minutes while the antenna powered down before they could approach the couple, and then they arrest them. If you remember yesterday,
that's the girl posting the proposal
called Skywalker's A Love Story. They both have numerous followers on IG.
But yeah,
so I guess it's only fitting that they.
So this was the couple, right? But there have been happening a lot of other stuff that I wanted to talk about. For example, okay. Oh god, I can't find that one. Okay, I'm gonna be quoting it then, because I've seen a lot of other posts. The proposal: if someone does not slay a dragon for me with their bare hand, or become the dragon, if I like care, or propose like this to me, I will not accept it. So you can send this to yourself? Yes, you can. I've been sending to myself a lot of stuff. But yeah, hi Rivers. Hang on, let me shut you out as well. Cutie pie. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about is basically there have been a lot of I guess like brands, like weird beauty brands that try to AI the message that was written on the little flag they've been waving, right? And change it into buy at XYZ shop, which is ridiculous. Then I will propose to Robin. Ooh, careful. You need to be quicker than Saki. Or lay the dragon. Yeah, that's what I said. Or I can lay the dragon. I would like to lay the dragon if the dragon is very hot. And kind of my style, and also butter. I'm going to a Chinese New Year parade and beating up the dragon. Oh my god. The poor Chinese guy who is holding the head of the dragon is gonna be very fucking pissed with you. But how you doing, handsome? Both of you are handsome, so both of you reply to me. Anyways, so yeah, there's been a lot of stuff. A lot of people are LARPing about, not LARPing, but like I guess like posing about this. Like I don't know what's up with these people are weird. I was summoned that handsome. Okay, well, how you doing, handsome as well? Welcome, welcome. Oh, a stream. I think you streamed today. How was it? But yeah. So cool proposal. I'm scared of heights, and I'm gonna be honest. The Empire State Building is not really, how should I say, stable for me to stand on. So I would probably scare myself shitless. But yeah, yeah. Oh, I have another thing I wanted to talk about because this is also a topic I forgot. My beautiful Saki, are you still here?
I'm here.
Okay. I'm sending you this link. This is another link. Ow, my hip bone just cracked. Welcome back, Lumto. How was food? Did you enjoy your dinner? I'm okay, how you, lovely? I am doing delicious. And you decide what that word means. And you decide what that means. As you're doing, I think we are doing fine. Also hydrate everyone. Very important. I'm good, missing you. Yeah, but Rivers, you better be missing me for a long time. Because I also miss you a long time. I wanna spend time with you, fucker. Spend time with me next week. I'm holding your throat in my hand. I'm like telling you aggressively to spend time with me. Okay, so back to this topic. AI slop show that is ripping off. Thank you so much for the AI slop show ripping off Hazbin Hotel. There's been a couple things going on with this creator. It's very weird and very, I don't know. Oh yeah, I seen it. They privated their account. I've seen it as well because I wanted to check them out before I go in. Right? I think they're still
I think
privated, right?
they deleted their.
It doesn't exist anymore. Oh my god. Let's go. I like it. Let's keep bullying people like this off the internet. Alex saying bye bye. I'm going to eat. Bye bye, Alex. Eat well. Okay. But I feel like we need to be aware of this. Yeah. And as you can see, they made a female character that looks like the Radio Man. And they also use the same style as Hazbin Hotel. It's weird. Bullying, the only correct use of bullying. Exactly, Jürgen, exactly. Enjoyed my dinner. It was delicious. Nice. As delicious as you.
And they're ripping off Fizzy Pop. They're not even subtle about
I'm just a messenger. Well, messenger them back. That's how it goes.
The same blazer, minus the pinstripes, the dress shirt, the bow tie, the bob, the ears. Like every comment is just like
so much.
Alistair, and they're liking it.
So many people were like into it.
Who?
Apparently some radio guy. Can you go back to your original
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sorry that they're ripping off Fizzy Pop. I'm sorry for all
like
of
they're
the creators that
cosplaying them or
worked on
something.
Visipop's
Mimic is a
show,
shapeshifter who admires
Miss
Alistair,
Alistair,
who is a fan.
no,
Probably
no,
not a fan of
this
getting
is AI.
sued.
You
They
should
even
not
put
be
Hazbin and Hell of a
like
Boss
looking
as
at it.
hashtags under the video. And like the way people are hyping it up, like this show is
Like
gonna be like the new
exactly the
competition
same.
for Hazbin Hotel. This user's looking at copyright
Minor
infringement.
details.
She's just
Let's
a
be honest,
Charlie and
minor
Alistair
details.
merged together. Like there's no originality there. And the shapeshifting is a lot like
Yeah.
Lucifer.
Was that the beginner spell?
It was. I know a certain person who collects these.
That's oddly specific.
You'd be surprised.
They're
So
using
why am I not? I did
instead
leave
of a
comment
VA,
under
they're
somebody else's
using
comment
this
saying
AI
it was
fucking
AI.
filter
And
or
I
like
just noticed
voiceover
that
is
my
crazy.
comment is gone now. So they're deleting comments. And it explains how they found my account and we're looking at it. They turned off the comments for one of the videos
Yeah.
they posted. Probably because they couldn't keep up
Oof,
with deleting
that's
them.
bad.
And as I'm looking at the comments again, I'm now realizing they're all very positive. Which I know when I saw the video,
Yeah.
I wasn't very happy about it.
What
I
the
want to address
fuck?
this one comment for a second, saying that this show has potential. We all have potential. And it's really sad to see
And
that
they're
some
making
people
like
are
jokes
resorting to
about that
AI
Hazbin
when
Hotel
we have
is kind of
something in
like
this already. The users got please support content creators in their bio. You know, you could have done that from the start. Okay, what the f? Okay, so they're active as I'm making this video. So they're like, support
these disgusting
real
use AI,
artists,
yeah.
and they're using AI to rip off a real
Yeah, they're
artist.
keeping up like positive comments
Then they're like, yeah, if they
apparently.
can get people on board, that's great. But no AI, or they'll find out. Poor guy didn't figure himself out.
Oopsie.
Apparently they've already got animators or editors and stuff, voice
Huh?
actors. What is even the point? There's this comment somebody left about how they must have worked so
Yike.
hard on the background to make it all the same or something. They didn't have to do anything. The AI did that. This one comment kind of made me sad that I saw today. A person was talking about getting into animation and looking at
Exactly.
AI. This is a background of a video I've been working on
AKA
for a
cheating.
while. It's not ready to be published.
This is
but
literally
this is
cheating.
my first
Yep.
ever background in animation. Like, I'm not an animation student. I've never gone to school. I'm learning as I go. I hate this. Some people are born with it, and some people
They
just
also said
have
like I also
potential.
donate.
Like, guys,
Wow.
pick up a
It's a
pencil. That
requirement.
is all you have to do. This is a comic I did when I was a small kid. This is a drawing I did last year. This, you know, I can only draw stick figures talk because I hear that all the time. Well, guess what? I used to draw stick figures because I didn't know how to draw people. I don't know what the the series was.
The
Stick
fuck?
figures are used for gestures. My rough animations are all gestures. Professional artists draw
Ew.
stick figures. This stuff is all free. Like, I use Flip-A-Clip. That's
That looks
free.
cool though.
I mean, unless you, like, pay for it. But, like, Flip-A-Clip is really cool because it actually has tutorials on it, ready to go to help you with your journey in animation. Being an artist doesn't have to be expensive. Being a writer doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to use AI. Network. Meet people, bounce ideas back and forth together, role play.
So
This whole
many
thing is another
of
example
like
of
old
AI
comics like
stealing from another
Inspos.
artist. It's quite
Oh my god, I
disappointing to
literally
see. This
made
user's even aware that there's going to be
when I was
copyright issues, so
knee
they're gonna
deep
have to make
in
changes. But wouldn't it
Shadow
make
of
the most
Mordor
sense to
content
just
and
start
Shadow
by
of
making
Mordor
your own
stuff.
show with your own characters
I made
instead of stealing? What
I
this person is trying
painted a full page of my comics first page of the of my character who used to be okay. This is not really good because this is just shows that I was like a little not accurate with the lore, but basically my character used to be an Nazgul, or like caught on very early what it meant to be a Nazgul, and they severed their fingers off just to get rid of the ring. But they're kind of like half corrupted, so they have like these like weird moments when like when like Sauron is like speaking to them, it's like a it's like a toxic ex that doesn't leave you anymore, right? But my my comic was centered around him, or like technically that was her back then. So her kind of recruiting Urks who kind of fell off with the whole let's worship this grand being of ours or something like that, and they just wanted like for different reason they wanted to unite, and there's like a separate group, right, an offshoot group, and she is I think playing chess with one of his warlords. Oh my god, I drew that warlord exactly how I had one of the war chiefs from Shadow of War. Oh my god, I don't know if I can still have that save. He was a beautiful, beautiful Uruk. You have to understand that. He was my favorite one. I gave him all of the buffs and everything and leveled him up immediately. Oh, okay. But yeah, so you can have like as a kid, it looked trash, okay? My paintings were trash. But I had so much passion about
Yeah.
making those and making all of my stuff that I hand drew, by the way, hand painted and stuff like that. Like, it's just mind boggling how a lot of people just don't put effort into their stuff. Even if it doesn't become a big thing that you want it to be, you can still like, I don't know, learn from it. It's like I learned shading from doing these kind of little drawings and little comics, like how to shade with. I had like this specific pencil who could be dipped in water and kind of shaded with that. It looked beautiful though. I would go over it with a brush as well. Like it looked cool. I liked it. But yeah. Sorry, I sneezed. Holy shit. I need to sneeze again. What the fuck? Okay, we're listening to the stuff while I'm
Trying to
sneezing.
do is develop a loyal fan base so that when they do have a final product, people are going to be there. Unfortunately, this works because of the familiarity, whatever.
Familiarity.
It sucks because there's people that absolutely hate VisiPop to like the crust of like their existence, and they're gonna support this in spite. I hate that. I hate that for artists and for Vivian. I hate this whole thing because they keep saying support artists and they're not doing that. If they were, they'd have a lot more faith
I
in
wanna
artists.
see if
They
they're.
wouldn't be messing around with AI. They'd be giving artists work, creating these
I wanna
characters
see
from
if.
scratch. What is this? Visi fans desperately want new episodes after the last season? That's kind of sounded like it's my duty to step in
It's kind of
and
give
give
that
the
fruit
people
Love Island.
something to
Not gonna.
eat. It's okay to be a fan and
That
to have
whole
your own
AI
OC
stuff.
in a fandom. What's not okay is getting people together to plagiarize an existing concept because a Bob, you can't copyright that. But when you put it all together and create a character who already exists, that's plagiarism. It would be better if it was actually animated. Feel free to animate it. So they want other people to do the work for them. I like to express
Ew.
creativity. There's a difference between being inspired by something and blatantly stealing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do
Ripping it
have
off.
an email. You
Yeah.
guys can message me if you have artwork you would like featured at the end of a video. I thought this would be a really
Okay,
fun way to show off
yeah,
people's work
yikes.
while also
I
thanking you
have
for
to say
watching.
yikes to
I know you guys
this.
are working really hard with your
Because. What the fuck? What the fibbity flock? The other thing I have. Oh, wait, do you have something?
I only have one doc, and it's a Google Doc.
A Google Doc.
Yeah.
I also have a Google Doc very soon. You go with your Google Doc first.
Mm.
Oh my god, EP baby, EP baby,
No.
EP baby. What do you mean, shut up? You have to make me shut up. Iruma? Oh god.
Yeah.
What's with
I
Iruma-kun?
had this
This
2
is a
weeks ago,
different one.
so
I'm not talking about it.
I kind of forgot what it was about. It's something to do with the project Starscape or something like that. I was supposed to do it 2 weeks ago, but I forgot.
Oh, this is the one that you kept pushing away because we kind of like fell off a little bit. Okay. Oh my god, Iruma statement. 36 pages.
What do you mean 36?
It's 36 pages.
24 for me.
36.
What? How do you
I'm
have?
not lying.
How do you have 12 extra pages?
I don't know.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know. Anyways, you want me to read the introduction? I would love
Go
to.
for it.
Okay. Warning, this document contains adult not safe for images. View at your own risk. I hope it's fucking censored though.
It is. I did look through it earlier when I saw that. And
Good.
there's like
Okay, thank
only
you.
one image and it's censored.
Okay. Introduction. This document was created to address the allegation publicly made against the name, someone named XenoMatter. Accusation includes causing the downfall of Project Starscape, harassing a VTuber, threatening to dox someone, nuking a Discord server. I will also be providing additional context surrounding the situation, including past behavior and actions from XenoMatter that I believe are relevant and understanding how these events unfolded. This is not the first time similar situations and accusations have occurred. And I believe that context matters. Everything stated in this document will supported by screenshots, logs, timestamps, and other evidence wherever applicated. I can't speak. Applicable.
Orange!
This document is not meant to encourage harassment towards any individual involved. It's supposed to simply to present my side, correct misinformation, and provide full context regarding the claims being made against me. To transparency, archived VODs, original Twitch VODs, okay. A strong edited reading to review all evidence carefully before forming conclusions. Yeah, okay. Causing the downfall of Project Starscape. Do we want to read that part or do you want to read that part?
I can read it.
Okay, go for it.
Project Starscape was an Indian VTubing agency founded in early 2021 featuring multiple successful generations consisting of both VTubers and Flash tubers. My involvement with the agency my involvement with the agency began as a dedicated fan. I ran a fan account, created clips, supported the talents, and later became more involved within the community myself. Project Starscape officially came to an end after November 22nd, 2025. However, according to the conversations I personally had with multiple former talents and community members, the agency had already been struggling internally long before public became aware of it. Even today, I remain on friendly terms with several former talents and members of the community. Multiple people involved at the time stated that the downfall of Project Starscape was caused by an internal mismanagement and issues within the agency itself, not by me or any individual fan. Despite this, XenoMatter publicly accused me of being responsible for the downfall of Project Starscape without providing any evidence to support the claim.
That's a crazy thing to accuse a fan of, not gonna lie.
Yep. I would like to clear and verifiable proof showing how I supposedly caused the downfall of the agency because no such evidence has been presented publicly. Instead, accusations were made for us without properly investigating the situation of or speaking to the people actually involved. Below is supporting evidence and statements from former talent / community members regarding the internal state of Project Starscape before it shut down.
We don't need to read that part.
Yeah.
We can just read through the texts. My contribution to the community. Over the years, I made countless contributions to the project Starscape VCP community and dedicated a significant amount of my time towards helping both the talents and the community itself. During my time as a moderator, I hosted and co-hosted several successful community events, including Weeb's Got Talent, Nabi, Minecraft fan server, UU, Minecraft server, Ruin Birth. I was also actively present across multiple streams and community activities as part of the moderation team. Examples: Mitsuki Shiori's stream, the archived version, Weeb's Got Talent archived version. In addition to moderation and event management, I was heavily involved in the technicals and the structural side of the community as well. I personally created and managed a majority of the VCP Discord server and helped maintain them over time. To demonstrate this, I am including backups and screenshots from some of the servers I worked on. And below you can see them. Okay. Okay, the invites. Okay. I believe these contributions speak for themselves and directly contradicts the narrative that I was only present to harm the community. Kinda it looks like you grew that, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I can read this part. It was small, my part, I mean. I continued helping staff event after leaving. Even after leaving the moderation team, I still actively helped staff members with technical issues, stream setup, event management, Discord/server work. Staff members continued reaching out to me for help long after I left, which directly contradicts the claim that I was trying to harm the community or sabotage the agency. Okay, yeah. You can do the server nuke.
I added many bots and worked on multiple things throughout the server. The purpose of these bots was to help maintain the server, manage channels, and keep local backups of messages and server structure. At the time, I was only a moderator and did not have the authority required to remove, control, or manage bots that had higher permissions than me. Admin Junior only allowed me permissions related to the channel management and server setup. Before the nuke happened, I actively tried warning XenoMatter about the situation and attempted to calm things down beforehand, but I was ignored. Realistically, I do not understand how I could have been responsible for the incident when the bot itself had the higher authority than I ever did. The bot in question had been on the server for approximately a month prior to the incident. The screenshots provided by XenoMatter do not show me writing, executing, or instructing any commands related to the alleged actions. The only thing shown is that I originally added the bot to the server, which by itself does not prove responsibility for how the bot may have later been used. No direct evidence has been provided linking me to the operation, misuse, or execution of the bot during the incident. Instead, The accusation appears to rely mainly on the fact that I left the server around the time the nuke occurred. While the timing may have created suspicion, suspicion alone is not proof. Serious accusations should be supported by verifiable evidence showing direct involvement, not assumptions based on circumstantial timing.
Mm-hmm.
I was actively trying to explain the situation to warn XenoMatter after spotting what I believed was a bug. However, she was busy in VC and completely ignored the messages where it specifically said I spotted a bug. I also tried contacting another staff member who was an admin at the time so they could step in and help, but they were unable to arrive in time. After repeatedly trying to explain the situation not being listened to, I eventually left out of frustration. This is not the first time my many concerns, warnings, or times were ignored during situations like this.
Who is this even about? This is about an agency's collapse and someone framing a fan. I'm guessing the owner. Xeno seems to be the owner, right? I would presume.
I think so. That's how it seems. Or they're either the owner or they were high up on the staff.
Yeah.
Like admin level. So something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Do you wanna read it or?
This bit's all.
Oh, it's quick.
Yeah. For additional context and transparency, here is the document that was publicly posted about me on their server. Oh, I realized there was another document. Oh, it's like 8 pages long.
We don't need that. We
Um,
will be fine. Hello, chicken. How you doing?
yeah, it's
Are you back
just
from your trip finally?
hello, second. Yeah, the document's just all circumstantial evidence by the looks of it as well. So really
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing
So
burger. Let's go. Okay. Why did it all start? This it looks very alarming when I look at it from black and white. Can you look at my stream?
oh, that's a
It
little
looks
terrifying.
Yeah, it does look a little terrifying. Doing good. Came from home and now chill. Yay! Go chill. Enjoy. What about you two? We are doing nice. We just low-key almost finished with everything, not gonna lie. I'm still missing one of mine. Oh no, two of mine, sorry. Okay, this entire situation started because of a now deleted tweet made by XenoMatter regarding AI art, along with the real later posted of artist hate and VTuber drama. Here is the real. We don't need to look at that. After that, the situation quickly escalated online and eventually turned into a multiple public accusation being made against me. The situation quickly escalated online afterward, leading to multiple accusations of a public statement being made against me. Serious question: am I a small company VTuber, so I can't commission art, but I like the art style AI gives, like the one below? I can't pay anyone to make assets for me, or even or new models or new elements like a pad. So why can't I use AI? Why so much hate then? Oh my god! When you lost the plot. The Reddit comment and AI art situation. The accusations against me stem from completely several incidents involving discourse around AI art. Post discussed XenoMatter's support for AI art. AI-generated art were made of two large public subreddits. I commented on one of these threads after it appeared in my Reddit feed. My comment specifically referred to prior incident involving real artists who were previously part of her community and later removed without proper communication of clear reasons. Another instance, the artist who had made art work for her stopped attending streams because they became busy with real life. Later, someone sent the artist a clip from a live stream where a viewer asked about them, and XenoMatter responded dismissively. Do you want to look at it? Let's look at it.
Okay.
Okay, that kind of felt really butthurt a little bit. Not gonna lie. One of the artists had made artwork for her multiple times before eventually coming inactive due to real life response later. Someone sent the artist a recording from one of Zeno's Matter's live stream where a viewer asked about them, and her response was, since she doesn't come to my stream anyone, I don't give a fuck. Oh, I read that one. Oops, I got the wrong clip. My bad. I clicked on that one instead of this one, right? This is the right one. Wait, no. I lied. I was right. I was correct. Or is it the same one? Is it clips to the same one? It's the same clip.
Oh.
Oh my god. Error. There's an error in the documentation. Anyways, the red thread was brought to my attention by an acquaintance of mine. I am actively in several artist-related communities on Reddit, which is how I came across the artist hate post in the first place. I do not know why assumptions were made that some friend group of mine was coordinating attacking against her. I was dragged into the situation and accused without any actual proof. During the stream, instead of addressing the EI art criticism itself, the narrative quickly shifted into personal attacks against me. One of the moderators also threatened legal action against me during the stream. To the moderator, I have one simple question. Under what exact law are you attempting to sue me? That's an interesting thing. You can read the next part if you want.
As for the doxing allegations, I generally have no idea where these claims even come from. During the stream, XenoMatter suddenly accused me of being responsible for doxing her, yet no screenshots, logs, evidence, or proof of any kind were ever shown publicly to support such serious accusations. I never had any personal relationship with her outside of basic community interactions, nor did I ever have access to private information about her that could even be used for doxing in the first place. We barely interacted privately, which makes the accusation even more confusing to me. To this day, I still do not understand what exactly I supposedly leaked, how I allegedly did it, or what evidence exists proving I was involved at all, because none has ever been presented. At the time these accusations were made, I had already been banned from the server and completely removed from the community, meaning I no longer had access to messages, channels, or contacts, even if I wanted to review the situation myself. From my perspective, this accusation was made publicly without evidence and simply accepted at face value, which is extremely concerning considering how serious doxing allegations are.
No one will be happy with someone with no money, hence women are trying to be independent themselves. You want a cook hire. If men can't cook, they should just die instead of depending on women said how men exist in the first. Oh my god, so weird.
Very weird.
You can read this part as well.
Over the time, there was multiple instances of dismissive and hostile behavior towards both community members and artists, including myself. There were also continuous public support and promotion of AI-generated art, despite repeated criticism and concerns raised by artists within the community. In many cases, criticism and feedback were ignored, while the topic continued to be pushed regardless of community response. After receiving criticism on both X and Reddit regarding AI generated art, she later implemented a ban on AI generated art within her server. This raises the question of whether she was already aware of the concerns surrounding AI content long before the ban was introduced. During the stream, instead of directly addressing the AI allegations, the focus quickly shifted towards accusations involving other individuals and me.
Oh,
A large portion of the
crazy.
discussion then became centered around topics such as doxing and harassment, despite little to no public evidence being presented to support those claims. The ultimate diverted attention away from the original issue regarding the AI artwork and criticism from artists
Hi,
within
Seraphine. Boop
the
doo.
community.
Okay, the AI stuff is crazy though.
Oh, these bits are short. Child endangerment. Yeah. While the Discord server is currently 18 plus, until fairly recently, it was still a 16 plus community with many active minors present, including myself included at the time. The image shown above was posted by XenoMatter in a general chat, despite the community clearly having a large underage audience.
Oh god. That's so fucked.
The presence of minors in the server was extremely obvious. Conversations about schools, exams, studies, and academic stress happened regularly within chats. Even channel redeems referenced studying, such as "Why are you not studying?" which further reflected the age demographic within the community. At the time, the server still had a large underage audience present, including myself, since I was also a minor back then. Because of that, I found it inappropriate that sexually explicit or pornographic material was being posted in general access channels. There was also an NSFW channel on the server at one point, and I remember people actively pushing for its removal because many of us were uncomfortable with how the situation was being
Wait.
moderated.
I'm gonna ask something. Were there also a moderator while these not safe for work channels were present, and were they also had to moderate that part? Because then it's a yikes on Zeno's part. Not gonna lie.
I think.
Thank you so much for the hydration and stretch.
I think so.
Continue.
The voice call where XenoMatter later claimed that she was being harassed happened shortly after members criticized the posting of explicit content in general chat channels.
Wait, why is the creator of the document viewing it with us? Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Anyways, continue.
From what I personally saw, the discussion started because people were uncomfortable with that kind of content being shown in the community where many members were clearly under 18. At the time, a large portion of the moderation team also seemed inexperienced when dealing with serious disputes. This became especially obvious during the VOD, where legal action was publicly threatened despite no evidence or factual findings being properly presented. As someone who was also a minor during these events, the overall handling of the situation made me deeply uncomfortable and ultimately became one of the reasons I decided to leave the server after that voice call.
Good. I've been like, good. Okay, taking fights with streamers. And if you saw against the AI art, why did you go against a small creator context world for people who don't understand and not a YouTuber? And there you're more why just me call out everyone artsy fan. I will take action, but what about them? Okay. In a now deleted tweet, when XenoMatter was criticized for promoting AI generated art instead of properly addressing the criticism or taking accountability, she redirected attention towards another streamer who had nothing to do with the situation. From my perspective, this showed a pattern of uncertainty,
Unnecessarily.
unnecessarily, thank you, dragging unrelated people into conflict rather than addressing the original issue directly. I agree with that. That's so scummy. Tweets were later deleted after the marketing team member looks and the streamer mentioned by XenoMatter reportedly reached out to her privately on Discord regarding the situation. Okay, looks. Kick it. Bot? Seems like a bot. Let's not kick like that. Consider the immediate removal. I will be closing Discord soon, so yeah, sorry. As shown in the screenshot above, the marketing lead of the streamer responded to the situation immediately after which the tweet were removed shortly afterwards. To whom it may concern, using my profile as proof as calling yourself the biggest Indian VTuber in the same sentence is actually funny. I pity you. Having to use my profile and mock my follower count just to satisfy your ego is wild. Bro, get a life. Again, the world does not revolve around you. I'm tired of being dragged into your BS every single time for absolutely no reason at all. Go ahead, live in your delusion. It's not my job to teach people how to act at their age, LMAO. The screenshot above is a reply made by XenoMatter's own genmate after XenoMatter publicly called them out on stream for having fewer followers. That's so mad. Why would you do that with your genmate? From my perspective, this further shows the repeated tendency to create unnecessary conflict and drama, even involving people within her own circle. The entire incident felt extremely unprofessional and unbecoming of a streamer. I'm reading the final note. I have now interacted with XenoMatter for over a year and genuinely intended to keep it that way until my name was suddenly brought back into public discussion. For the past year, I have moved on with my life and stayed away from this entire situation. I did not make posts about her, contacted her, or attempted to involve myself in her community in any way. Despite that, serious accusations were suddenly made against me publicly without proper evidence, forcing me into the position where I felt I had no choice but to defend myself and provide context. I spent years supporting the community, helping with events, moderation, technical works, and server management. Seeing my name reduced to accusations and assumptions after everything I contributed was honestly being upsetting and exhausting. This document was never made to encourage harassment or start further drama. I made it because I wanted my site to exist somewhere publicly after seeing misinformation allegations spreading without context. At the end of the day, I do not want a continued conflict. I do not want more streamers, more callouts, more callouts, more vague posts, or more public arguments. I simply want to be left alone. Please stop bringing up my name, stop spreading accusations without proof, and stop trying to involve me in situation I have long moved on from. I genuinely wish XenoMatter the best moving forward, but I no longer want any connection, involvement, or interaction with her or her community. This will be my first and final public statement regarding this situation. Yikes. Honest opinion, yikes. Big yikes.
What do you
Okay, you still have one.
No, I don't.
You don't?
Well, that was my last topic.
Let's take a small break.
Okay.
Let's run an ad and be right back because I really need to go piss. Be right back. I have returned. Hang on. Let's open my window. So that's gonna be fun. Ugh. I have returned, guys. With food. Num num food. Are you here, Saki?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I made some tuna sandwich while I was at it. Food, yes, food. Food. Okay, first let's look at the lad, aka the Loving Deepspace community, removing Valco. We first gonna look at shit. Hang on. I don't know why, but it doesn't let me click on every single one of them, so I'm gonna be just going through with the whole stuff, like this. So first, he got cancelled, right? And then there is a narrative shift that's going on. According to players, most the Chinese and global communities are now protesting that Wagyu removal. Also claims that much of the original backlash stemmed from the coordinated misinformation campaign. The reports are stated that those behind the campaign had since admitted to it, prompting renewed call from Infold to recognize the decision. So, like it's you know,
Yeah.
kind of bad. Where is the original statement? Ah, there you go. We are not gonna look through everything, but someone posted this. That's not what I. Stop with the gay fucking edits in my face this early in the night. That's for later on gooning. Okay. So I seen this one first. Wait, I need to copy it and send it to you. Fuck. Send it to you. There you go. There we go.
Can I be delusional for a second and say I think that canceling
Yeah. Which is here as well. So I made the assumption it's a PR stunt.
Valco is a PR move? The reason why I say this is because in the announcement post about Valco being cancelled, they have hashtag lads Valco is cancelled, which could be completely normal, but to me, I just thought it was kind of weird because usually when companies create a hashtag, it's because they want more conversations around it. But for something that's kind of controversial, you don't want more conversation. It does seem like they are going.
I mean, someone commented this one was like, "Is it really bad PR stunt?" And like 1.2 fucking
how much
yikes.
has been searched in
I
the
think that's
past
a Play
24
Store.
hours. It has significantly spiked more than it has in like the past year.
And
Yeah,
I wanted to say this one, and then
Sonic looked so ugly that
please,
everyone
for
was
fuck's sake,
talking
don't
about
start
it.
something
They
again.
made petitions and everything for them to make him look better. And then they eventually did.
It's
to this day, people
not
still don't know if that was like a PR
this
move
one.
or not. So is Love and
The other one
Deepspace
that I
trying
wanted
to
to talk
create
about.
another moment like that for themselves? Because you're making a lot again, so I don't know. There, they made a post on Instagram saying that if you got a meet and greet with Valco, that they would send you an email about updated details, but I don't know. It seems weird. It also
Xavier, who's one of
So what she's basically saying is that because of this, now the whole game is in kind of in a pickle with this TikTok or tweets or not tweets, blah blah. This whole discourse. I don't think we need more of the context of this, but basically it's like a mess. It's like an absolute mess. This part is everything. And the thing is that I wanted to come back to Love and Deepspace again because I started it, but I felt all of the, like, I'm gonna be honest, all of the goddamn male leads are so fucking boring to me and weird in their own little weird way, and I don't like them. They're like this extremely pale, I don't know, soft boys, which is not really my type. I'm really more into the Bara, if anything else, and Valko seemed to be the most that kind of resonated with me, and also seemed like an actual, like, a green flag. Let's be honest. But yeah, and by the way, in this whole project, also, I think Raphael or someone had like a new card coming out for them or some shit. They're announcing it while they're also canceling Valko. And the Chinese, basically everyone is saying the Chinese fan are mad, we're mad, and they wanted it out of the game, but then could they have made it, you know, the globals should have still kept Valko on for us at least. A lot of like people had problem apparently. We already seen that it got debunked that the whole campaign was not that big, but basically a lot of people had like problem because Valko looked too westernized, too appealing to the western side, right? That was their problem. And I just don't understand. Not gonna lie, because Love and Deepspace, the system, I seen through the system that it's supposed to be also with Valko. I don't know how many, I think there is 6 with Valko together, 6 love interests or some shit. I don't know, 6 or 5. Thank you so much for the hydration, Nutty. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing fine, cutie pie. But yeah, with him included, that seemed to be the divided like reward system and everything, like these like gems that you collect with the cards, or like specific elemental like abilities, kind of like the same with any kind of card game, otome game. For example, in Obey Me, it's there is also this system that they have these categories for cards, and it represent the 7 deadly sin, aka the 7 brothers, who are the main love interest in the game. So with this logic, it's kind of weird that they would remove someone who seemed to be a pillar of this. And also, mind you, this is also cutting so much of the content. They're already paid, like, had like voice line, had already had animations, had already storyline for him, like written, done, everything. His model is done. Like yikes. I'm gonna be honest, this is yikes. From my brief research, Valko was the problem for the CN and Japan audience, cause he looked too Western. Yeah, that's what I was, and too tan. Ironic, he's so fucking pale still. After the devs have been harassed and threatened, they decided to cancel it. No, they just fucking bent the knee. That's not really harassment what they received, I'm gonna be honest. There was this mute of mine who talked about this cancellation as well as like the What are we talking about? Did the developers just decide to do stupid shit again? And there's toxic parasocial fandom on here now. Okay, anyways, back to playing with my cats now. like there is so many of us who said like I've seen so many posts regarding this cancellation. So many VTubers were like, "Yep, okay, so we shall not be playing Love and Deepspace apparently because Doggo Boy is not coming in," and yeah, I cannot agree with it much more than this. That it's just ridiculous to do this. Ridiculous.
Right.
I mean, I was so ready for him. I was like so happy. I was like, oh my god, I can just download the game, yay! No, never mind. Never mind, guys. Never mind. My bad to assume that there is gonna be something different going on with this game, and finally something interesting is happening, and nothing is here. And like, fuck, god damn it. I don't know. God forbid. I'm not even thinking about like they're gonna add someone who's a POC character. I am
Yeah.
not even like imagining it. Like they're not even adding the MC to have skin like that, let alone the MC to be male. There have been like we talked about this like should the MC be male or should not the MC be male, and I think a lot of gay people like this game and would like to play this game. For example, Obey Me. I know bad representation currently, but so Obey Me is gender neutral, has a gender neutral MC. We are literally represented as a plushy lamb, and that's it. So it's just so weird to see so many like otome games that have representation that are gender neutral, so you can be either of the genders you identify as and
Yeah.
still enjoy the game. And then Love and Deepspace is just not even an option to have a male MC. It's just weird. It's just weird.
A little bit.
But yeah, what I wanted to talk about is Blossom's kind of response to backlash that they received because okay, let me show you. BlossumVT had, so basically the gist of it is that they try to collab with Dharmachi, who, if I remember, created a manga, and they were trying to like promote it, but Dharma is a child, is a known child. If they are the yeah, they are, yeah, they're a known child. So this woman bullied a child technically, and we will see how she did it. But for this is what we need to know about them. Yeah, basically one of my mutes said a girl really bullied a minor for sending 5 messages in less than 24 hours, while 2 of those are about payment. Sure, the kid was unprofessional, but that's hardly an excuse to have him prostrate himself at your whims. I don't know what that meant, but like, what you need to know is about this one as well. Can't reply, so I hope you remember, Blossom. You threatened a child while their family members just died, got informed, and decided to be a cautious creatinine. I don't know what that means. about it. Your apology sucks. Get out. You're extorted child. End of discussion. So there is a lot of people who had some beef. Also, there is a statement that Blossom made. We can read about this one. I spent some time reflecting my previous response and reading about everyone's feedback. I realized I spent some time explaining myself and tried to defend my actions, then taking responsibility from how I hurt Darren, which is the child in question, in the document. I want to sincerely apologize again to Darren. And to everyone I disappointed. I'm not asking for any forgiveness or understanding, regardless of what my intentions were. My actions caused real harm and showed a clear lack of professionalism. I let my frustration completely cloud my empathy and lost sight of how my actions would affect another human. I can't speak. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm stuttering here. Forgive me. Just so you know, my eyes are getting burnt with this white screen. It's kind of hard to read. Let alone a vulnerable child. I understand why people were disappointed in both my actions and by my response in the document afterward. I should have shown the kindness and compassion that were expected of me as an adult. I'm not the adult in this I was not in the adult in this situation. An adult carried the responsibility for ensuring the power dynamic remains balanced. I understand and respect those who have chosen not to associate with me any further. I thank for my former mutuals for their criticism and opening my eyes. I'm leaving their comment up for others. Feel free to continue to QRT, and I will be taking your feedback seriously for life. All I can now is learn from this and make sure I don't act impulsively when I'm frustrated. I need to do better. I need to take the time to stop and think about the impact my actions could have before I reacted. I should have been the one to time out. I'm guessing like take a break from the conversation or something, lean back, something like that. I know the rebuilding any trust comes directly from my actions going forward. Thank you. That was the statement, and one of my mutual replied, "Holy May, you're supposed to have this kind of introspective before posting response. How are we supposed to take this seriously when your first response was so poor, and now that you are facing consequences, you apologize? You have asked someone if they were responsible the first time. Yeah, kind of stinky. Kind of stinky. Okay, let's look at the Blossom one first, and then when we look at Darren's side, Darren's account has been suspended. Sadly, they have been subjected to cyber harassment, so they got flagged, which kind of sad because I see the main thing is that Darmachi basically made so Blossom wanted to make Darmachi like forced Darmachi to make their response, and quickly, really quickly. That's the whole thing. And about what you will see is absolutely minuscule things from the child's end. And I'm pretty sure Blossom is an 18 plus streamer. Actually, I'm gonna check because I don't want to say misinformation. That's Ko-Fi, that's the Twitch. Bot section, let me see.
I'm not seeing anything about
I don't know.
18+.
Not, but something about them was 18 plus, or either them or
Oh, no,
their
yeah.
friend.
No. And rules must be 18 plus.
Whore. Oh, must be 18 plus.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is an 18 plus. Why are you interacting with a child then? You know? That's my only question for you. Thinking responsibly, challenge levels streamer. Yeah, I just don't understand. Sometimes when there is something that involves a document, you need to sit back, you need to assess what has happened, and then act after you have moved your emotions away from yourself. That's how you should make one. I sent you the document, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So this is a quick one, not gonna take too long, but I wanted to look at both sides to equally evaluate it. Now this is the response that Blossom also reread the apology for this response. So we're just seeing how she acted. Okay, Blossom's reply to Dharmachi and my experience with working with that. The yes, Precure 5, let's go fun project. I will be addressing Darren's Google Doc part by part. Please use the tabs on the left to view on the desktop. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah. Okay. I've been informed that Dharmachi account has been suspended and wanted to formally state that me or my community had nothing to do with it. I had everything to do with it. Trust me, you're the one who caused all of this trouble on them. Those who are stating I sent someone to mass report him are wrong. I know that mass won't believe me. If I've done this, why wouldn't I be capable of more? That sounded awfully threatening, not gonna lie. You already believe what you want to believe, so I won't be arguing about that. Yet you're still speaking about it. What's up with that? I left my post up allowing mutuals to criticize and leave the link of Darren's document on purpose. I believe in accountability and accept the criticism for my former mutuals. I've always been up for a discussion and always will be to my mutuals who need to unfollow because of follow police. It's okay, I understand. Please don't not defend me and risk your reputation. To those who we once had good rapport, and I
It's report. You don't.
what?
You don't pronounce the T.
Oh, rapport.
Yeah, just report.
Oh, I almost read raptor. Not gonna lie.
That's right. That's right.
And I have left severely disappointed. I understand and wish you the best. To those DMing me that I should kill myself or should be raped, even I wouldn't stoop that low. Yeah, rapport comes from French. Ew, French people are disgusting. Wish I had that kind of level people put in the docs. I feel like, first of all, the aesthetic of the doc needs to be beautiful, so my eyes are not bleeding. And also it should be like, I feel like there needs to be an editor to look through the document as well. At the very least. Raw dogging a document is crazy, not gonna lie, and I will never do something so. Like, let's put the effort into something if we're accusing someone or defending yourself over something. Okay, tab 1, current. Addressing the document, spam on Discord, management troll, blaming in the first apology, giving in a conclusion apology. Tab 2, all screenshot of every conversation. Okay, we don't need to look at the screenshots.
No.
I feel like spam on Discord. I paid you, and like them just being excited kids. Hey Blossom, so the color version of the manga has been released. Here is it. I had essentially spam message on Discord, and sure, while it can be perceived as unprofessional to spam her, it was for no reason. I sent them because I was excited for this opportunity, and I wanted to tell her about the updates on the project. I have severe autism, and I tend to get overly excited. I know it's not a justification to message her while she's away. It's just an explanation for what happened. This part is Darren's like Google Doc part. I'm pretty sure. Wait, hang on. Let me see if my eyes, my eyes. Ah, ah. Oh, it's this part. Okay, this is their part, and what we are looking at is Blossom replying to this document, basically. But I feel like we can look after we've seen this. We can look at the other one, Darren's response, technically, or Darren's talking about it. Okay. Darren transcription. I had essentially spammed messaged on Discord, and sure, while it can be, oh, why? I was just re-putting it in there. I don't know. My reply. Darren has not included the screenshots of him messaging me multiple times in the succession while I mentioned I would be away from Friday 19th of June through Monday 22 of June. I was expecting a professional yet friendly relationship. I didn't mind talking about casual topics at all. You seem to be minding them speaking to you, though, apparently. He emailed me many times back to back. Then as seen below, messaged me 5 times in a row. That's not really spamming, let's be honest. I don't feel like that's spamming. He was unexpected, but I didn't have a huge grip over it, considering he was just being friendly. I brought it up in my reasons for residing, I don't know what that is, my sponsorship, and the warning that future clients may not want to partake in casual conversation. I wasn't going to respond to Darren until after my trip, but I read that he was saddened by my actions for not knowing a potential client supported an 18 plus only space. I decided to part ways before. I did not want to work with someone who would expect me to research clients as well as other red flags. I'll be honest, you should have, as soon as you learn their age, you should have just refund them.
Wait.
Not interact with the kid. Yes?
I was just looking
I'm
at
waiting.
the reaction in the screenshot to the person. Why did she react a kissing emote to an underage? I don't know. That seems weird to me.
I don't know.
It seems
Yeah,
very
it
weird.
is. It is weird. Okay, so I'm so sorry for DMing you while you're. Yes, I paid you. Okay, that's not that much. Let's be honest. You knew what you were gonna go into because he's a kid. Darren blaming me for recommending a VTuber. Hi Blossom, I know you will probably see this message on... Oh, I can just read it from here. Okay. I know you will probably see this message on Monday and Tuesday, but I talked with them and they said that their content is only for 18 plus audience, and honestly I feel a bit saddened that you didn't told me this, considering that you know them already. Yikes.
Yeah.
That is on Blossom. That is
Yeah.
on Blossom, and also Blossom should not have interacted with the child either. And I'm not blaming at all or anything, and I really appreciate you for referring me to her. You show this much kindness to me to help my project succeed. Hope this doesn't affect your relationship and collaboration together though, because it's been really fun collaborating and potentially becoming your friend. Blossom, I didn't know saying I saddened you while blaming me is very unprofessional. Other people's boundaries are not my fault. You said you aren't blaming me, but it is. Oh my god, what is this like? What is this like little, you know the condescending smiling face without
Yeah.
the smile. Oh my god. Okay, Blossom, you are also quintupled messaged me. Oh my god. So,
Oh.
this is not an indie company. This is not a company. This is a child messaging you. Like, what the fuck? Messaged me while I said I am away, which is okay, but a bit overbearing considering the nature of our relationship. I'm coming home today, but I'm honestly seeing a lot of red flags concerning me. I deeply apologize for that too, says Darren. Please do not wish. I do not wish. Thank you so much for the goblin noises, Fluffy. Please, I do not wish to give you red flags to you. So if I do anything wrong or worry, then please let me know and I will fix it or stop. And then they wrote this. Darren, I
Oh
mean,
my god.
Dear Blossom, I would like to formally
Thank you for
apologize for
redeeming
how I've been acting and treating our relationship together. I have completely acted unprofessional and completely foolish in front of you. I should have waited for you until you had gotten back to your home to start sending you messages. The reason I did that because I was excited to work with you, and but that's a completely unacceptable excuse for how I have spoken and treated you. In the future, I promise to take this experience as a learning lesson for myself and grow and change as a better human being. Brother, you're still experiencing life as... Oh, Jesus. Please, if there is anything that makes me give off red flags, let me know immediately. I will make sure that it will never happen again, so to not affect our relationship. I deeply am entirely grateful that I am working with you, and I do not wish to make you feel uncomfortable and unsafe around me. Sincerely, Darren. And to show my truest gratitude, I have a gift for you to give. After Darren's apology, I resigned it? I don't know. Rescinded the partnership. Okay, I'm just gonna say ended when I see that name or like word. Ended the partnership and told him that what leads me to this decision. You can read that part while I'm eating.
Hi Darren, thank you for your kind words and sincere apology. I accept your letter and can see you mean everything you've said. Unfortunately, I will still be refunding your $100 payment and rescinding our partnership for whoever that is. I wish you the best on the project. As you have said, you would love to know what went wrong, as I believe this will give you time to reflect for your future endeavors. All your messages are completely unprofessional in an email, which is a formal setting. Hi, Blossom. So I have this fan project. I would love for you to promote it on your stream. If you do it, then I'll give you $250 for it. If you're interested in this, then reply to me and I will tell you about my project. Hee hee. Thank you for reading this. Sincerely, Darren. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay. Right, okay.
It
Whatever.
actually makes me think you are actually a human being and not someone who's trying to scam me. If
E.g.,
you write like that.
e.g. the smileys, hee hee, misspelling and incorrect grammar. Are you?
This is still a fucking child.
I feel like this is very nitpicking, to be honest.
It is. And if you had a problem with this in the beginning, why would you accept the $100
Yeah.
in the first place?
Like, she's expecting a child to act like a whole massive corporation and be formal and shit. It's so
Yeah,
weird.
for real.
This will be very important for handling official emails. I entertained your email after looking you up and seeing you were just a kid with a big heart and big dreams. As I said, I love helping people and you looked so passionate. Too many messages at too many intervals. You do not give any space to breathe. You emailed me on June 18th at 3 in the morning, almost 6 a.m. and then at 2 p.m. on the same day. You already know that you sent me 5 messages in a row while I was away. You expected me to take a management role for applications after making you a form for free. You already apologized, which is fine, but it shows me you have no sense of structure for this project, which would worry a client. Well, then why didn't you help them structure the freaking project if you're supposed to be helping them? You blamed me and said you weren't blaming me for a potential partnership failing because you are a minor. I have been informed that you name dropped me in Suki's comment section. This is highly unprofessional and you should never do this without permission. Please do not mention me again for getting someone's attention. Your website says things like you got no bitches and not to mention you about old drama. This doesn't look good for me when I refer people to you. Basically, there's a huge lack of professionalism, and I have already seen enough to know this is something I do not want to do long term in the communication. Will be through you and represented by you. I respect your passion for your project, but this is not feasible for bringing in serious clients. Thank you for all your time so far, and I wish you all the best. Feel free to reply to this message if you want to, but I will no longer be collaborating with you at this time.
So she basically wasted his time.
Pretty much.
But it gets worse. It gets worse because she actually tried to force him write an apology for her before she quote unquote exposed him.
Yeah.
So let's read that.
Pardon me. Sorry.
It's all good.
Wait, why are we reading the back to the DMs?
Continue. Continue with the DMs.
Darren said, "Oh, I see. I'm so sorry for name dropping you in Suki's comment section without your permission. I will never do that like that again. Is there anything that I can do that can save our collaboration, please? I have a question. What about the VTuber agency that contacted you about the project? Is it okay for me to still contact them, or I should just forget about that?" Blossom said, "I don't think there's anything that would still make me collaborate with you as long as these issues are still present. I don't think it's entirely your fault. You will look at this in 10 years and know exactly what you should have said, but you don't have those words or experience right now. You can contact them if you want to. I forwarded the message to yourself for free before I locked anything in." And I said, "That's completely understandable. I promise to be more professional in the future and we'll take this time take this as a learning lesson. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for working with me in this long. Blossom, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry for everything that happens. Good luck, Darren. You'll be great in the future. Keep your passion and dreams. I hope you get lots of wonderful art too. Then said,
Then they're still like talking about like, oh, can we still be mutuals, right?
yeah, yeah.
We can just kind of skip that part.
Yeah. Go to management role. Blossom made a partner form for me. Blossom made a partner form for me for free, and I asked her if my team like take over and manage it, but Blossom didn't understand what I meant. To be fair, I didn't explain it properly, so it's my fault on that. What I didn't say to her was filter through 50 plus submissions of the form. I lately asked her to let me and my team take over it and do it, not her. She had twisted my words completely. Darren's transcription. My reply, I was worried about the structure of the project and people taking advantage of Darren as well as him not understanding rates. Darren also asked me if I knew any other VTubers. I was worried that some kid that had thousands of dollars to give away and not know who to give it to or what to expect of them. I wanted to at least lead Darren to having partnership with Google Forms to be better understood the potential partners and then help him with a free exposure post to garner interest. I thought a certain VTuber group would be perfect for promoting pre-cure fan work. Obviously, things took a turn for the worse. I'm not sure why Darren says I twisted his words. Here are his words. Darren, my own team to do the background checks on the people who apply with the form. They are not going to change anything or do anything malicious. They're simply asking to see the response and check if the person that applied is a bad person or not. Blossom says you can replicate the form for your team, so you own it. I'm not handling the applications at all because it's not part of my job. I was providing a starting point for you to filter the applications because you haven't prepared one yet.
You still fucking misunderstood it.
Yeah. Then, you're not handling the applications. Blossom for free. Then, lol, don't worry, it's okay. Blossom said, yeah.
We can just skip that part.
I don't feel like this. I don't feel like his words were being twisted. He quite literally asked me to handle the applications. On the page below are the full screenshots from the Discord conversation. He's bright eyed, and I loved that for him. His passion made me want to give him guidance that he clearly lacked for this project. Made him Google form for applicants that were interested in my Magical Girl sponsorship post. He has since then apologized for expecting me to handle it. No big deal. We move on. Important parts for mobile users. Were you about to say something?
Yeah, this one. I'm excited for your magical girl VTuber. I would love to collab with her and maybe participate in the stream. Of course, we can think about a collab. Please keep in mind that my streams are usually 18 plus, but I can host a PG or viewer discretion advised kind of stream. 16 plus for this collab. I don't know. I feel bad when there is like a 18 plus streamer who is going back 16 plus just for someone to collab with someone. That's not really my type. If I go into someone's stream who's 16 plus, I am not gonna be streaming with them. Or I'm streaming differently, so it's not technically a collab, but them hosting it, so I can have my own little separate community separate from them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, let's skip that. We can skip these parts. I wanna go to the juicier ones. Because this is all just like boring. She brought back with the 50 plus submission again. Blaming and first apology. Okay, so this one. Hi Blossom. Wait, what? But yeah, this one. Blossom referred me to another VTuber named Suki. When I talked to them, they told me that their content is 18 plus and declined my collaboration opportunity. I didn't know they did 18 plus content, so I told Blossom that I was saddened by them. From telling me this, I was not blaming them, but Blossom once again twisted my words and made it seem like I was. Blossom stated that they didn't know that Suki's content was 18 plus, which is odd because why would you refer someone to a fellow content creator without knowing the background check? And Blossom's reply, I apologize deeply for dragging Suki into this. I expected this to be a professional project, and he mentioned having a team, so I didn't feel like it was my job to vet any referrals. I mean, you were the one who referring, like, suggesting them. As the bare minimum that you suggest someone who is actually qualified for it. I don't know. I understand he's excited, but background check should be his team's responsibility. Screenshots here above mention the girl. I'm not gonna read that part. My recognition of the VTuber group was not wrong. Mm-hmm. Okay, Darren gave the gift with the apology, right? This is false. I never accepted the gift. I refunded the money and sent to my PayPal straight after this. I would never try to accept a gift in this circumstance. Yikes. This issue highlights our difference in expectations and professionalism. It's not typical for someone to name drop their client to vet other clients publicly. I especially without even entering a formal deal at this stage. You're bringing it way too corporate, I'm not gonna lie. And then again, Darren just saying, hey, one of your person like Blossom referred me to you, so there is no like there is a little bit of transparency and like making it safer for the person that like not out of nowhere they just got like replied or like messaged to. I feel like that should be expected a little bit. However, you were contacting all my followers from the promotional post with your personal account, your personal email, and wording that doesn't come across as professional. Yuma shipping. And okay, and this is still a kid we're talking about. Her anonymous post. Oh yeah, this one I wanted to talk about. I feel like I have ended my sponsorship with the Pretty Cure fan project after concerns for the project's director, which no longer aligned with my value. I'm sorry to announce that I won't be able to promote the project further to help my fellow magical girls out. I promise I will keep my eye out for more opportunities for you. So they kind of throwed Darren under the bus, low
Pretty
key.
much.
Here are the anonymous posts. Okay. Looking for content creators to help promote a fun project from Pretty Cure. If you love magical colors, are interested in doing sponsored reading for your channel, write your interest below. I did. Oh yeah, this one, the other post. Okay. We don't need this part. I feel like this is just yap on her part.
Yeah.
Advice on how to apologize in the future. Oh my god. You can read this bird. It's below. It's like the. Like way below. It's like on 38th page ish. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see the pages when it doesn't show me.
I'm on page 3.
Okay. Read this transcript of this part.
Fine. Is it fine, Blossom? I was wrong for what I said. I am an unprofessional kid. You're right about everything. I admit it. I don't want to start any drama with you. I had to deal with the loss of a family member who died. So yeah, I don't need more stress in my life. Sorry for everything, Blossom. Blossom, why did you call me cruel, disgusting, and despicable? Still think that's true? Darren, no, it's not. I was just being ignorant and foolish. I don't mean those things to you, and I'm sorry for saying that to you. I don't know you. I don't owe you anything, and I went out of my way to do nice things for you, and you questioned everything and insulted me after I patiently explained how adults see things. Darren, I know, Blossom. I don't know what you want me to say other than I'm sorry for hurting you and breaking your trust. If I was able to go back in time, then I would change my behavior and tone towards you and not take advantage of your kindness. Blossom said, here is my last tip for free that even adults don't understand. I literally have a post on it on Twitter, so I'm not joking. Whenever you are issuing an apology to anyone, follow the steps on Google Images. I don't want you to go through it now, just for future. What? Huh? What?
There's a picture down there that you're
Okay,
gonna laugh your ass off.
I was mourning the loss of a family member who passed away a few days ago, so I was dealing with a lot of stress recently. She sent me it.
So this is when there was a deadline for in time apologizing to Blossom in a document. It was basically what it is.
Right.
And Darren was like consciously saying, wait, should I really do that? What the fuck? Like, kind of weird.
I'm sorry. Let's look at the screenshot. I want to see what's in this. I had to apologize. 1. Say what you are sorry for. Say what is wrong. Accept full responsibility. Ask how to make amends. Commit to not doing it again. Ask for forgiveness. Thank them. Isn't this just the basic knowledge for apology that everyone fucking knows?
Yep.
This is like the most bare minimum basic shit everyone should know at this point. At any point. Okay.
Oh my god,
What the fuck?
she's putting like I asked her if I wrote her a good apology, it doesn't appear in my DMs. She wouldn't share it with the public. This statement is very unclear. I was not asked to publicly share or withhold your apology. Yikes.
Right.
I'm not gonna look through all of this stuff. I'm just looking for the... I'm just looking if there is anything interesting in here, other than just her being yikes.
Hello,
You know.
Lucian. Hello, hello. How you
Hi,
doing?
Lucian. How you doing, cutie? Suspicions of Darren's mutuals wanted to interact with me. Oh, this is the post. Oh god, this is the one. Okay. She Darren sent her the document, the Google Doc with his apology, and then she reviewed it, quote unquote. Look at the review, like read it. It's the 49 8th page.
I'm there.
How you guys doing? Well, we
I'm
are
glad you're
doing
ask for
fine.
change at the start.
I'm just finishing a document in here. How is you doing, silly? Wow.
Change
Oh
the
my god, that hurt. Oh my god. Thank you for the TV for leaking, and thank you so much for the subscription for 2 months in a row, Lucia. Mwah. Kisses on your beautiful, beautiful forehead. Forehead. I can't speak. Your forehead is not a whorehead. I'm sorry. Thanks for shout out. You're welcome. Yay, kisses. All the kisses to you. All the kisses. Maybe not because it's a little bit hot, but like air kisses. Okay. Let me.
Right, yeah.
Do you want to read it out?
Change at the start. Change the first line to "Hello, my name is Darren, and this is my public apology to client A, who wants to remain anonymous, who I wronged during a sponsorship collaboration." Yikes. Capitalize all client A's. Okay, English teacher.
Yuki, thank you for the hydration.
Change to client A tried to help me as my project lacked structure, such as creating a partner application form. Client A brought me a partnership and opportunities. Capitalize client A when mentioned in that sentence at the end.
Oh.
Change it to a professional statement about leaving the sponsorship anonymously. Change is angry at me to revoked the partnership. Remove this line. I will understand if client A doesn't accept my apology, and I won't blame them for it either. Yikes. What the
This is
what
so
is
manipulative,
this?
right?
What am I reading here? What?
And basically Darren is like being like, hello, is this weird?
So
and
weird.
If you do not wish to talk to me anymore, why didn't you drop the conversation with me when you found out that was 16? And her reply, do you want to read her reply?
Yeah. My reply. I added, he wants to remain anonymous. Because to outsiders reading a public apology, they may not understand that the post was being written out of an agreement, not you writing to someone that you had no access to anymore. The last line was redundant in the public apology, as this let people know what happened since you already apologized to me privately, regarding why I still work with you, knowing you were 16. I believe I understood how to work with children. Clearly, this needs work. Oh, you don't say. I won't be entertaining partnerships with minors in the future. Good. and could work with them professionally and maintain appropriate boundaries. I
Bro, they're a
loved,
child. There's nothing professional about a
yeah,
child.
I loved magical girls, and hundreds of dollars is nothing to scoff at. I never expected any of this to happen. Anyone would be lying if they thought being paid $250 to read a chapter and make a post was not a good deal. My expectation, and said earlier, was to get paid, promote, and be friendly with you, not be friends with you. This is the exception of
I
any business proposal.
I feel like she's like Darren gave such a big amount of money for one little thing, right?
Yeah,
And she just went with it because why not?
exactly.
Thank you for the stretchies.
This is the expected. It's not common for professional boundaries to be needed, to be set and spoken. I also raised concerns and explained them to you when I could. Thank you for the posture check, Jurgen.
No more shrimping for us, apparently. Jurgen said so.
Jurgen's boss. Um, fro- from the Google Doc. And if we're going to stay on topic, why didn't you drop the conversation with me when I insulted you? You agreed to work with me with the knowledge of being underage, and you didn't take a second to think that maybe I might be a little immature and unprofessional because I'm literally a 16-year-old with a disability that makes me struggle with understanding social cues and other issues. I feel like I wasn't informed of any boundaries that justify the responses I've gotten. I know some things might seem obvious to some people, but that doesn't make them clear to for someone like me who has trouble understanding things. Blossom had also been informed of this multiple times. Anyway, I didn't ask the questions because she was being rude. I didn't want to engage with it, so I apologized to her if I sounded rude to her. Blossom replied, I'm sorry for losing my patience with you once I felt insulted. I honestly wanted to receive my sponsorship money, promote your project, and have friendly relations for future promotions. I saw a young boy that needed direction with the project and had lots of questions and wanted to help them. However, I need to clarify that Blossom had also been informed of this multiple times is wrong. While you had autism listed on your straw page, and I noticed from you asked me many questions while we were friendly that you didn't understand boundaries, I did tell you the boundaries which were unprofessional when I rescinded the sponsorship. I request that you recheck that chat logs. I don't believe this was brought up. Throughout the friendly period, I did my best to adjust my language and explain things carefully to consider your perspective at the time.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Important to stretch? Oh yeah, it is. Especially if you can look like cat stretch, that would be cool. Yeah, we don't need this part anymore. I feel like we covered the parts I wanted to talk about. You don't even need to look at the fucking conclusion at this point, because, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just big X. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm gonna look through the Darren part, but I feel like it's gonna be just about what we already know.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh? It's the same points. Oh my god, yeah, the first apology.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so lengthy. And I feel like this, like her also. I don't know if you read that part, but like her also threatening quote unquote to, I mean, not quote unquote, but like kind of threatening Darren that they're gonna get exposed if they're not doing this apology the way she wanted it to look like. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that was
mind-boggling, not gonna lie.
that was
Absolutely mind-boggling.
like that was disgusting display of like manipulative behavior.
I know. I don't know why someone would react like this. It's kind of yikes. Especially since they're grown, like, woman. How old is she?
Almost 30, if I remember from her Twitch
Hang
about
on,
me
let me
page.
see. Let me see the Twitch.
I'm pretty sure.
Let me see the Twitch.
I'm almost
Almost
30.
30.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Thanks.
30 and you acting like this is kinda yikes on your end, not gonna lie.
Yeah, big yikes.
Big yikes. I would understand if you're like a younger side, like 21, maybe 22. That you're acting a little bit childish.
Yeah.
30? Sheesh. Sheesh. Anyways, do you want to play something else?
Say something else?
Yeah, play something else. I have Plague Inc. if you wish to duel with me. Good be.
No, you're not bullying me.
I mean, I'm asking if you would be down to play.
Yes, of course.
Yay! Okay. Let me change the title.
What did you clip?
Like, what happened?
I should clip something.
Mashi? Mashi, I need to know, what did I say?
I don't know.
Is it the I wish to do you could be? No, Plague Inc. There is no kink involved in this game. Mr. Nice. Okay, I know you want me to be kinky. I can be kinky as much as you want, just tell me. Okay, let me close the window just for a sec. Be right back.